Boy, it's your boy. So, G man, don't run from it. Don't run from it, run to it. Jump on up in here, jump on up in here, get on up in here. Let's make it do what it do, man. I'm a few minutes early. Get on up in here, get on up in here. Get on up in here, man. Let's make it do what it do. Get on up in here, man. Don't run from it. Get on up in here, man. Get on up in here, man. Don't run from. We got four likes up, 5 likes with nobody up in here. Woo, come on in. Come in, hitting the like button, hit the like and subscribe. Don't run from it, run to it. We gonna talk about Damu, what it do. Tony Anthony, what it do, what it do, what it do. We gonna talk about the situation with Blueface, and y'all, I ain't even finna just talk about the stabbing. That ain't what I'm finna talk about. I'm finna point something out to you. Blade. And we finna talk about the Tinkerbell Crip. I was at work today, man, and somebody sent me a video to watch a dude called OG Hollywood out of Texas. He interviewing the Tinkerbell dude that called himself a Crip. And he had his manager on there. And he asked this dude, the Tinkerbell, you a Crip? Now his manager is baffled by this. As soon as the dude said, yeah, his manager lowered his head like this and started smiling. All that was for a publicity stunt to go viral, for his rap career can jump up out the blue sky, for it can jump and be off the chains. He wanted to be recognized. That dude ain't a Crip. He ain't never been a Crip. He don't even know who started Crip, man. Now, what do everybody from LA to out of state, if they're a Crip or any gang, they know about Washington took it. This dude is not a Crip, homie. He been lying, and his manager had him doing that. Say you're a Crip for everybody can get it. It went viral. He can get attention on it, and he got it. Man, you hear about the incident in Salinas Valley? Ain't up on that yet. Damu, pop it at me, baby, pop it at me. I know somebody gonna call me. I got a call from the pen today, but I was at work, couldn't answer, one of my homies. Now watch this one. In the Blueface situation, I want to share something with y'all, man, that y'all need to start really understanding. I don't advocate black on black violence. Let's make that clear. I'm not impressed by Blueface two-piecing dude. That ain't the topic of what I'm trying to get to with Blueface. Him two-piecing dude is not the topic. Dude stabbing him ain't the topic. The topic is, it was at least 2 other people in the room. One got in between it before, somebody got between it before Blueface two-piece dude. But all the time, somebody filming it. Damu done been to the pen. Probably some more people out of 14 people. Damu done been to the pen. I done been to the pen. When you filming a crime, you really dry snitching. You giving the police and the DA evidence. See, that dude can get arrested and Blueface will say, that dude didn't stab me. But guess what? Because y'all want to sit up there with your phones and film it and put it on social media. You dudes is dry snitching and always giving the police evidence. So don't be so quick to want to point fingers at somebody else, calling them snitching, when all you dudes, all you people, not dudes, all you people do, every time y'all see some violence happen, y'all want to record it on your phone and post it on the social media. You're giving up evidence. You created some evidence for the DA to find somebody guilty of a crime. Y'all people need to stop doing that, using your phone. Watch this. You see 2 black men arguing, going through it. One black man, two-piece of dude, another dude pulled back and grabbed his knife. Yet, one person is filming and it's another person to the side. I don't know how many people was in that gym. Well, why would they want to film it instead of not breaking it up? Why would they give up evidence, get evidence, then put it on social media? That's dry snitching. You ain't even got to get on the stand. The evidence gonna find the man guilty based on what we see on YouTube. You people need to start waking up, man. Wake up. Start assisting instead of trying to bring a brother down. Once that dude came in there, only dude I seen trying to step between it was the trainer, whoever the dude was. He trying to prevent it. Blueface get that dude. Low-key dope finger, right? Dude stumbled back. I don't know why he brought the dog, because the dog wasn't of no good to him, right? He pulled back with a knife. But the real point of what I'm trying to get across to y'all is, if I always say this on my lives, if I'm getting into it with somebody, man, don't film me, man. Help me. Don't film me, help me. That's why the police get away with doing shit to us. Every time y'all see the police choking a brother out, got their feet on a brother's neck, y'all want to stand to the side and say don't do that shit and film instead of running over there trying to help the brother. You understand what I'm saying? Stop filming shit and start helping the brother. Stop trying to film shit for more violence can come about. This is the shit that's fucking our community up. Everybody that ain't got a YouTube channel is part of YouTube. Everybody is caught up in this social media get down. The phone is not meant for you to be filmed. The phone is for you can talk to people, text people, get on Facebook, do something. But why you got to always film something and give the police evidence? That's dry snitching, man. Whether you believe it or not, you got the camera. you video recording a crime. You don't think you giving somebody some evidence, especially if you're putting it on social media. You're giving the police and the DA evidence to lock a brother up. Did the brother deserve to get stabbed? No. Bro went up in there trying to confront that young brother. When he two-pieced him, he should have tried to two-piece him back. That was as simple as that. But for the life of me, I can't understand how people want to film it. They do that when the police get at us. They do it when the police is falsely accusing brothers in Walmart. They come here. They want to film some shit. Stop filming some shit and go run over there and help a brother. It's obvious the police ain't afraid of being filmed fucking over us. You understand what I'm saying? But we're not talking about you filming the police. We talking about this one particular situation with Blueface. You understand what I'm saying? That this dude that stabbed somebody and they filming it. What's up, Pastor Ned Black? What it do? William Fletcher up in the house. Kevin Williams up in here. SA flighted in the kitchen. 4 victims. The news up here reported the 4 victims was brothers. Watch this. Now let's listen to him. Let's get on that. Me and you, I have been said this. They better be ready because eventually it's gonna happen. Everybody, watch this, man. They got comfortable, left their guards down, and they did what they did. Now it's ongoing. But watch this, Damu. Me and you both know that's how prison is. Now the brothers finna get their get back. It ain't, watch this, man. This shit ain't stopped. Now we finna hear these other suckers, Gunning them and Dubs and Flacco and them, whatever the fuck they call themselves, trying to put 100 on what they people did. They just getting some get back. They getting their get back, but the brothers gonna get their get back too. LA boy, they gonna get their get back. Listen to me, man. I was in prison 30 plus some years, man. I've been doing time. Listen to me. I done seen it, right? But we'll take off. We'll get caught up in a situation with them and get the best of the situation. Then when they call people with the influence to the round table, suddenly they for the agreements of peace. But in reality, man, that ain't nothing but a bargaining chip to get us off a bargain. The tell administration that let us off lockdown. And some brothers get caught up in that, believing it's cool when they get off lockdown. But a real convict already know. No, man, because we're coming off lockdown. They saying let's have peace so we want to come off lockdown. But you know it's on. You know it's on. Yeah, they lined up for our people, but time is the key. It's got to be a bang, and we got to kick it off. See, watch this, man. I got some homeboys in Salinas Valley that's with the business, been down 30 plus years, man. Trust and believe me, man. And my homie, OG Steve, thank you. And my homie worked in the kitchen. I don't know what yard it was on, right? I don't know what yard, but definitely I'm gonna find out. But you can better believe this. Brothers gonna get their get back. See, now the pen can't have you on lockdown no more than two weeks. They got to bring you off lockdown. You feel what I'm saying? You got to bring them off lockdown. And them might have been the only brothers in the dining hall amongst the workers. They might have been outnumbered. You understand what I'm saying? But listen to me, man. And it might have some role. The police play a role in it. The police to play the role in it. Trust and believe that. They played a role in it. 9 out of 10 they knew because they associate themselves with the administration like that. But the brothers got to wake up. And I went through this in the 80s in the penitentiary. Them dudes who say they want peace. And we'll sit up and believe that shit. Yeah, man, they want peace. Fuck it. We got the ups. Hey, man, check this out. If the motherfucker take you down, bust on you, Damu, yeah, I might say peace to get that door back open, but I'm going to take off because you my loved one. I got to retaliate. Fashion is gonna go up. I just hate how these Mexicans make it seem like they in control with their scary ass. The Northern's finna get played. You know they only move when they think they got the advantage. That's the only time they move. See, people, watch this, man. Let me share something with you. Them people only move because they got the numbers. They don't move without numbers. You feel what I'm saying? If it's 20 of them and 50 brothers, they ain't gonna take off. If it's 50 of them and 50 brothers, they ain't gonna take off. Now, if it's 150 of them and 50 brothers, they gonna take off. But if the numbers equally balanced, they ain't gonna never take off. They ain't gonna never take off. And I'm speaking on the spins. You understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking on the spins. And when they come, I'm going to share something with you, the difference between riots and wars, right? From when I was in prison. When they had targets, man, when the Hispanics, the Emmy have targets, they send 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So if they come out, when they go off, when they take off on the yard, they already know who they really want to hit. They're going to hit everybody they think they can get up close to, right? But listen to me. Listen, and pay attention to what I'm telling you. Damu and Bam, LA boy, we might be their #1 targets too. We the thinkers, so we gonna be their #1 targets. Trust and believe, 2 of them coming from the back and 2 of them coming from the front, and they come to try to hurt us. You understand what I'm saying? Because from the shoulders, they already know it's a no-win for them, right? And even if they don't know how to handle them things, it's a no-win. Look at any riot you see on TV, man. When you see them riots in California prisons. The element of surprises, they rush brothers, but you don't never see brothers running. They regain their composure. They regain their composure because the ultimate surprise is gonna always shock you. They regain their composure and they conduct their business, right? And sometimes the administration work with them. A lot of 180s, man. Let me share this with you, especially in the Salinas Valley. And Damu can confirm this, because both of us was in Salinas Valley. Once a racial incident already arose, 9 out of 10, when you come out your cell and going to work, you getting searched. You understand what I'm saying? They done searched the pen looking for key suits anyway. But suddenly, they get them. We all gonna make them as soon as they find them, we make them. You understand what I'm saying? But brothers just don't bow down or be submissive to it. People's under the assumption that we bow down and submit to that. What about the Mexicans rushing the blacks in Salinas? That's what we talking about, brother. That's what y'all. Hey, you know what y'all believe? That's a troll anyway, man. Here, dude, tap into the show, but don't know what we talking about. When we know we got killers prison on the yard with the diplomats until we get weak or certain individuals leave. Say it again. And that's how it be, Damu, but a lot of people don't seem to get that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not finna deal with trolls, none of that, man. I'm not finna be dealing with trolls today, right? I ain't finna deal with no trolls today, ain't got time for it, none of that. But now, what I'm saying is, them brothers probably accepted what these dudes were saying and wasn't knowing. Because watch this. Y'all don't think they wanted their get back based on what we did to them in the day room? We took down 4 of them. So they got their get back. Now it's about what's going to transpire now. You can't see me, Bam? You can't see me, Blade? Why you can't? I'm in the light, man. What's going on? Y'all can't see me, Damu? S.A. Smooth Sneaky has an advantage from my YA experience. They've been like that. Listen to me, homie. Them dudes comes in pairs. They ain't never coming at no brother one one at a time. Even at a ride, they ain't coming like that because they going to get ate up. From here, they know they can't win. Man, I hate to say that. Man, watch this, man. C-Mac might can beat up a few of them. No, I couldn't see that comment on my bag. No, I recognize that name. He was a troll. Don't come in and we talking about the Salinas thing and you asking about it. I know what that is. You understand what I'm saying? I'm no longer dealing with trolls. Trolls is no longer allowed in my show, man. I'm gonna share this with y'all before one hot second. The troll I was talking about, this dude, Devin Knight, man, this dude, Cash App dollars just to be disrespectful. So I want to let this dude know, man, you can talk about me all day long, man. But when you get to talking about my mama, talking about you gonna kill my mama, putting them K's behind my mama name, you out of pocket, and I did that type of shit. That's elementary behavior. That's kindergarten behavior. Please stop talking about my mother, man. Don't talk about my family. You want to talk about me, man, this open game. You can do what you want to do. Because that's what cowards do. But keep my mama, man. Don't do that, dude. You being disrespectful. You being disrespectful. And I don't play that disrespect shit. I'm not on here disrespecting you. I don't get out that kid. But back to what I was saying, y'all. Y'all need to understand, man. What happened in Salinas Valley is what's going to always transpire in prison. Yeah, they got the ups on this one. We got the ups on the last one. You understand? We got the, watch this. We ahead 2-1. We got 2, they got 1 win. Listen to what I'm telling you. So they can't go on their shows and put 100 on what happened. We stand, watch this, man. Where that brother bust on that Mahinda at, he did what a grown man's supposed to do. The dude disrespected him, he bust on him. Simple as that. See, in blacks, if our people be disrespectful towards another race or even towards another collective, if it's a black collective, he gonna get an issue. He gonna get an issue. They don't want to remove him because they caught up in their pride. They think they're above the law. So when you caught up in that egotistical shit, you don't believe your people can do no wrong. They've been doing wrong since the beginning of time in the penitentiary. What's up, Stan? You understand what I'm saying? So now they didn't accept the fact that one of their partners got bust on. All right. Bam, 2 of them tried to get the brother that did it. They got on him, right? In the process of getting on him, they thought that was all was going to happen. So watch this. They went right back at the brothers. Now, this one might have happened too, though, Damu. And this is what a lot of people need to know. Them brothers that took off might have been 1 or 2 of them that was in the day room that took off and didn't get caught. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people feel, and this even was going on when I was in the pen. If you bust on one, if you stay on the line, you got to stay busting because you become a target. You see Mexicans got off on blacks and Salinas. Yeah, that's what we talking about, RS. You understand what I'm saying? They got their get back. We winning though. Based on this little situation, we still ahead, man. We got the W in this. They got their get back. They did what soldiers supposed to do. This is what watch this. RSU have been to the pen, Damu been to the pen. Y'all didn't think they wanted some get back? They wanted their get back, y'all, and they got it. Now I guarantee you these brothers gonna come off lockdown and get their get back too. There ain't finna be no peace because they hadn't already discussed it. They hadn't already discussed it and somebody lied. And it wasn't the brothers that lied, it was them. They initiated it. See, they initiated the contact. That came from another pen. Normally what goes on at one prison don't pop off at the next prison. That came from another pen. I don't care about the homie coming down and bust on him. You understand what I'm saying? But if you bust on an image, you got to be aware of that type of behavior. You understand what I'm saying? So they got their get back. We're going to get our get back. Trust and believe that. It's finna go up in Salinas Valley, finna go up, man. Salinas, Hot Desert, and New Kern. It's the rawest level foes popping in California right now, man. Everywhere else, ain't nobody trying to have no drama. They trying to get dates. They trying to go on visits. They ain't trying to lose their cell phones. They ain't trying to lose their sacks. You understand what I'm saying? Salinas Valley, they got that there. They got it in Hot Desert. They got it in New Kern, but them brothers is being real about their blackness. And guess what? They Crips and Bloods, y'all. Kumis. Jamas. So don't all you dudes that don't think we know how to get along with each other, We know how to get along when it's time to get along. We just don't get along based on. You understand what I'm saying? I heard they all moved on us, south and north. If that's the case, they got us by the numbers. Now watch this. That's the part I don't know. I don't know if the Northerners was involved. And if they was, check this out. How can you embrace a motherfucker? Stop fucking with them. You understand what I'm saying? They don't mean us no good. It's simple as that. They don't mean us no good. They gonna continue doing what they doing. See, this is what we got to do. See, some people's under the assumption because the Northern and Southerners come together like the blacks and Crips and Bloods and Kumi and Jama don't come together. We do come together at time of war in the penitentiary because it's two different, it's numerous of structures. It ain't no understanding, but we do get along. Bam, I think the blacks and Bulldogs going to come together just because what the North and South is doing. Hey, watch this, homie. If that happened, if that happened, Damu, prison finna go back to like it used to be. It's gonna be violent, more violent than what it is. And I hate to say this, homie. A lot of them brothers and a lot of them young Hispanics, a lot of younger brothers, a lot of young Hispanics ain't ready for that. Ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that. Because watch this. The Northerners is really scared of the Bulldogs. The Southerners ain't. Right? But the Bulldogs put all their heart in what they trying to do. Just like the Bloods, just like the Crips, just like the Coons, just like the Jam, just like every organization in prison, black, white, whatever. Ain't no more ABs. It's Nazi low riders, and I ain't been hearing nothing about them. Right? If the Northern and the Southern, watch this. Let me share something with y'all, man. If the Northern and Southerners moved on the brothers in Salinas Valley, I don't have no form of respect for the Northerners no more. Right? Because they used to be blacks' allies in prison in California. They used us so much for a shield that it was pathetic. Now they want to go against us. Right? Now listen to what I'm telling you. Whose side the others gonna take? Whose side's the others gonna take? Because 85% of the others was Crips and Bloods in the pen. Asian boys is Asian boy Crips. So whose side they gonna take? See, in prison, it's all about numbers and what side you taking. But I don't believe the Bulldogs and brothers will hook up, because if I was in the pen, I wouldn't want to hook up with no more Mahintas. You can't trust them. It's just been proven that the Northerners were with the South. They was allies with us. They used to be on the shoe yards with us. We was their protection, because they couldn't go to every pen. And certain pens they could go to, they'd be short. And they come embracing us, the black man. And we embraced them back. They was using us for a shield. And brothers don't get that. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to get ugly, big. I know it's going to get ugly, Damu. You know it, man. You know it. Listen to me, man. You got dudes in the penitentiary right now, man, praying they glad they ain't in Salinas Valley. Because it's going to go up. Southsiders going to end up turning on them. Watch Crip and Blood's going to hold their own. We always hold our own, brother. We always hold our own. Others got to stop banging our hoods and don't help us. And see, others stop banging our hood and don't help us and why they're in prison. Say it again. But still, I ain't never heard of a race called other. You get Samoans, Crips and Bloods, but you go to prison, suddenly you're other. But you running in the ghetto hanging with us every day. You get the Asian boy Crips, but because we didn't embrace them at the very beginning, they ain't with it. Even in the county jail, when I went down on my appeal, man, and 3,000 supposed to be in the state floor in LA County Jail, the Asians was on the same tier and margin with the Southern Hispanics. They already told you what side they on. They already told you what side they on. They only fuck with us in the pen because we might have the tobacco and the weed and the phones. Then they want deals, and we give them deals because we know they got their family money. So we just playing at the money. But as soon as they get in the power with the phones and the weed and the tobacco, they charging us an arm and leg. Don't want to show us no love. But we show them love. I went through that with an agent one time. As soon as he came on my yard, big enough from Swines get at me, say, bam, the boy was on big yard with me, man. He want to buy a pack of cigarettes. I said, I'm hollering when I come out the shower. I go up to the cell, I'm like, yeah, man, what's up? You want to buy a pack of cigarettes? $2.50. Hey, can I get it to you tomorrow? I'm like, huh? So you asking me for some credit. $250 for this pack of cigarettes on credit. Yeah, man, my money good. Big Nut. Big Nut can't co-sign my money. But I'm benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. But let me share something with you. If my money don't show up by 8 o'clock in the morning, when they call me to go out to work in the morning at 8, if you don't call, I ain't coming till you call me. Or I shouldn't even have to call. You don't even have to call me to yourself. Once you get the green dot numbers, just send them to when the attendants come out. Send them to me. Watch this. What's up, Marcus? He had my money. About a month go by, man. I'm waiting on football to get this shipment in of tobacco. He telling me, don't trip, I got you, big homie. Football just give me cans of bugler. So watch this, man. The shipment didn't come in, but dude got the tobacco. I done ran out of tobacco. I want a pack of cigarettes. Now I got 600 in green dots. I go up to dude's cell. I said, let me get a pack to tomorrow. I don't even let him know I got my green dot numbers, though. I'm like, let me get a pack to tomorrow, man. I'm going to throw you 2 packs. When this tobacco come in, or I'm going to give you 2 pouches of bugler. A pouch of bugler is 100, so you can make 200, but you can roll it up and make your money or break it down in 50 balls and really win. I used to make 300 off a pouch of bugler and 50 balls in tobacco, right? He like, oh no, man, I need my money. Shit, I needed my money and I trusted you, right? So here come my homeboy, B-Roo. Bob from Carver Brothers sweeping down the T, say, bam, I got some cigarettes, man. I'm finna give you five of them. I'll give you 5 cigarettes if you get your shit. Look out, because me and them were smoking partners, right? Dude, like, but B-Roo knew I got these green dot numbers. He knew I was hustling. Dude, like, oh man, if you got the numbers, why you coming at me with the drag? I want to see shit if I can get the same action I gave you. I trusted you, but I know you don't trust brothers. But you want a brother to trust you. That's that shit we so quick to want to embrace motherfuckers. Then when they get numbers, get deep, they don't want to fuck with us. And that's how it is now. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what people need to understand. That northern and southern thing, homie. The northerners just threw a big old black eye at us. They never respected us. They telling us they was using us for protection. And watch this, man. They can come on here and talk about prison and they drop out yards, do all that. Talk that prison shit. But let me share something with you, man. Northerners couldn't go to no down south prisons. They might be in there now because they got a La Raza thing going on. But when the northerners and the southerners was beefing, they couldn't go to Calapat. They couldn't go to Centinela. They were scared. They were scared. I was in Tracy when they got took off the line in Tracy. You understand what I'm saying? They lack in numbers. You understand what I'm saying? You need to understand something, man. Them dudes is pushing an agenda. So we need to push our agenda. And the agenda brothers need to push in jail is, hey man, let's stop having personal beefs when it ain't no real problems. When it ain't no race shit, we got to stop all this other tension amongst ourselves. Because see, when they see that, that's what make them think they can get us. And in the back of some of these dudes' heads, they can't get away with saying, oh, he a blood or he a crip, I ain't gonna help him. Some of them that did that, but when you on that level 4, you got to participate in that ride or you're gonna get your ass whooped. Not whooped, bust on, right? So brothers need to start waking up, even out here in society. Let me give y'all some game on this race shit, man. I'm in the penitentiary when the Crips and the Hispanics and the Bloods and the Hispanics was going at it. But a lot of Bloods wasn't trying to support that because they wasn't beefing with them. They looked at that like a Crip thing. Not all Bloods, though, man. And it wasn't the majority of the Bloods that was against us. It was the ones who was naive and didn't know no better, was saying, I ain't gonna help no Crip. Then you got Crips like that, too. You understand what I'm saying? But every pen I ever been in, and it been racial shit, black came together like glue, baby, like a glove. And we smashed them. We smashed them. Them dudes ain't no, listen to me, man. They done won some, we done won some. They done lost some, we done lost some. See, I ain't ashamed to admit it. I done got whacked in a ride. But it didn't stop me from being down. I was still down. But it ain't like you get these dudes that be talking who ain't never been to California prison, who ain't never been to prison, thinking we allowing these dudes. See, they got some content now. You gonna hear these busters up here saying all the brothers got smashed. What them Crips and Bloods gonna do? What them brothers gonna do? It's easy to say what you can do, what you gonna do in prison when you ain't in prison. It's easy to say what you gonna do to another race when you ain't getting into it with another race. You understand what I'm saying? Big OG Bam, some YouTubers saying it went down today with the blacks and Mexicans in Salinas Valley again. It did, man. It did. Black Warrior Spirit, it did. That's what we're discussing now, baby. It did. They say 4 brothers came up short. You understand what I'm saying? The incident is going to solidify the little ends of the hostility, which ain't finna mean shit. Anyway, bet on black. Say it again, Damu. Listen to me, man. When they open them doors again, I guarantee y'all, 9 out of 10, because I know some people up in Salinas Valley. I know at least 40 people up there. Listen to me. It's going to go up. It's going to go up, man. It's going to go up. And it posed to go up. Bam, did they catch them off guard? Yeah, watch this. They caught them off guard, homie. They caught them off guard and they was outnumbered. If it was the Northerners and the Southerners rushing them together, that means it at least had to be, they're in the kitchen, they workers, it's at least 20 people working in the kitchen. So if only 4 brothers took off on, that means that was the only people working in the kitchen. It's them brothers. So they was outnumbered, so they used their numbers. They used their numbers. And when it come to war, man, ain't nothing fair in war, man. We can't expect fairness when it going to war. You understand what I'm saying? You can't expect that. But trust and believe it's finna be on. So you hear a lot of these dudes get on these channels. When 16 to Life was talking about when it went up last time, he admitted, hey man, I ain't never been part of a riot in prison. There's a whole lot of other brothers on these channels ain't never been in them riots in prison. They've been in melees with other brothers. But they wasn't in them riots. I wasn't just in riots. I was in wars when I was in the penitentiaries, man. With these Mahindas, man. White boys ain't shit, but night passers for the Mahindas. And others do that shit too, whether y'all want to believe it or not. They'll pass something for them too. But when we off lockdown, they want to be our friends and get money and get dope from us. You understand what I'm saying? We got to stop allowing ourselves to be used and abused and start loving one another. You understand what I'm saying? If this don't matter, man, don't nothing else do. Simple as that. If the color of your skin don't matter, don't nothing else mean nothing to you and don't nothing else matter. You understand what I'm saying? It's time for everybody to wake up and be a part of being black. This ain't by choice. This is for real. You was born black. Black ain't a gang. Black is your race. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got no choice in the matter of being black. You feel me? Black love is black power. Say it again. And people ain't stepping on to that. We got to come together as one. So let me share something with you. So when you hear these dudes get to trying to belittle us, and when I say these dudes, I ain't talking about the Mahindas on here. I'm talking about these brothers get talking about, man, them Cali dudes ain't handling their business. Them the ones you chew out. Because they ain't got it in them to handle their business. Because them brothers been handling, watch this, man. Ever since this situation arose, brothers been handling their business. When I was in Jamestown, Crips and Bloods was hand in hand, nothing but love. Say it again, man. Or as they was in the kitchen, or as they was kitchen workers. So since the last incident, they was probably working together, showing they wasn't tripping for a time period, then sneak out on their. That's just what happened. Say it again. Watch this. Watch this, Damu. Me and you know how they get out. And 9 out of 10, they had the brothers. If 4 brothers got rushed, that mean they was outnumbered. That mean they was outnumbered. At least 20 people works in the kitchen. At least 20 people work in the kitchen, man. So it might have been 10 against 4. but it wasn't equal, so they all rushed and did what they did. Reds dog, OG, we ain't got no friends, we black. Say it again, brother. Most people don't get that. Should have never been down with peace with the enemy. Say it again, man. I mean, watch this, man. I learned this from my big homie Sumo on the Scarry. Big Haron, Big Ant now, man. Jabari now, Pretty Tony now. You give them the same thing they give you, you just try to give them more. You understand what I'm saying? Don't never agree to something if you ain't meaning it. And they shot callers ain't never coming to a meeting. They send their foot soldiers to the meeting. So they basically speaking for them. They're told to say whatever is needed to get off lockdown and to get us comfortable. And some brothers biting to that. Man, we don't want no problems. I'm going to tell you just how they probably say, oh, man, yeah, they should have left that shit there. Them dudes, they wasn't sanctioned for that. They didn't supposed to do that. We ain't tripping on what happened in Dayton. We'll let it go. Now, in the back of your head, can a Mahinda come to you or Waubi come to you? And when I say Mahinda, I'm talking about Max. When I say Waubi, I'm talking about the white boy. Can he come to you and say, hey, man, we didn't mean to hit your people. It just happened. How would you feel if somebody came and say, man, hey, Damu, hey, man, I'm sorry, but bam, you know, he hit my big homie in another pen, but that came from somewhere else. You want your get back. You want your get back. And that's how sometimes, man, you got to think like your opponent. If you start not thinking like your opponent, you're going to lose. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't about accepting the humblingness that coming with it, because the humbleness ain't nothing but being humble sometimes in prison ain't nothing but a trick bag. Let me get you comfortable before I can catch you slipping. And then brothers, watch this, man. And I can speak for me. I can speak for Damu. I know if I worked in that kitchen and I was in Salinas Valley, after what just transpired, I'm going to have my Kisu on deck. And I'm pretty sure they got searched. I'm pretty sure the police played a role in this. Gay, what's up, baby? You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they played a role in this. And people don't get this. Watch this. It's going to go up it's going to go up within 2 weeks. They only can stay on lockdown 2 weeks, man. You understand what I'm saying? They only can stay on lockdown 2 weeks. And it's going to go up. It's going to go up. It's going to go up again. The brothers going to take off. Y'all believe that. Trust me, man. Brothers going to take off. Want me to tell you why I believe it and know they going to take off? They already took off. They already took off. When the brother got bust on, so now they just bust on one brother and they took off in the day room immediately. You don't think they finna take off behind this? Oh, they going to take off. Oh, they suited and booted. TVs then got broke down. Typewriters then got broke down. Old Super 2s and Super 3s then got broke down. They getting the Kisus ready. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna go up. I heard Salinas Valley it's going up. Yeah, they already went up. Tobias and already went up, and it's gonna stay going up. Trust and believe this, man. They finna get cracking up there. Now, me honest, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. I hope it go up in every other motherfucking penitentiary. Every last one of them. It's time for these motherfucking gangbangers to start being held accountable. They say they with the business. Let's be about the business. It ain't about taking fades right now. It's about making that Kisu. Bust down them goddamn deodorant bottles. Melt that damn plastic in your cell. You understand what I'm saying? Get ready. Come out your cell and show that lion in you. Show that soldier in you. Show that warrior, that black spirit of Malcolm up in you, George Jackson. Take off and be held accountable for what they just did. We got to make them be held accountable. We want our retribution like they wanted theirs. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear no excuses, because I know what them brothers in Salinas Valley gonna do. A lot of brothers, listen to me, man. Did you get 2 cash apps in yesterday? No, I got 2 sent from a troll talking about my family, talking about my homie Les Dog. Not from you though, Dante. But listen to me, man. And I really want y'all to understand this, man. When I was in Old Folsom, CCOs got to Old Folsom, dudes, a lot of brothers were scared of the enemy, man. A lot of them brothers was Crips and Bloods. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. A lot of them was Crips and Bloods that was on that main line. And I got the old folks, man. When CCOs got the old folks, man, I thought I was in heaven. I seen so many motherfucking blue rags. But they put CCOs on straight to the shoe. We was there to come to the main line. They put us straight in the hole. They didn't want these Crips on the line. Them motherfuckers were saying this. I got to check it because I ain't see that, Dante. Listen to me. Unless you had other person, yeah, I guess that is you. Imagine that. Man, let me get this dude up out of here, man. That's that troll I was telling you about, Damu. But Pete, them dudes was dropping kites and they don't want these Crips on CCO. They don't want CCOs on the line. They with that race shit. You understand what I'm saying? They with that race shit. And when it went up, they ain't had no choice in the matter but to be down. Knife making class. Say it again, man. I teach you how to make some knives out of some paper bags, some plastic sandwich bread bags. Yeah, you got to learn. Watch this, man. Guerrilla warfare is a tactic every black man need to learn in prison. Did you know James Miller from Harlem? Yeah, I knew Big BJ, man. That was my big homie. Yeah, I knew Big BJ. But listen to me, man. You get these dudes, and they come with that bullshit, right? Now it's time for y'all to stay down for your blackness. Don't stay down just for the day for your blackness. Be down for your blackness each and every day. That don't make you a racist. That don't make you prejudiced. That make you mean you love your people. You love what you represent, which is you. I ain't saying don't be no Crip. I ain't saying don't be no Blood. I ain't saying don't be Kumi, don't be Jama, don't be nothing. Best be black. You can't be conveniently black. You can't be black now, then not black tomorrow. You go to sleep black, you wake up black. So watch this. The same way you represent your Damuism and your Cripism, represent your black the same way. Put that same amount of energy into your blackness, and y'all ain't gonna, Bloods and Crips gonna stop beefing. But if you put that same amount of energy in your blackness, we can't beef with each other. And that's what's needed in the pen. You understand what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of dudes come on here talking about they was on them 4 yards in the pen. But they wasn't on them 4 yards getting cracking. The 4 yard wasn't cracking when they was there. Listen to me, man. The 4 yards wasn't cracking when they got there. Is it true little feet stab Tookie? Where's this coming from, brother? Man. This is crazy, man. Hey, thank you, Black Warrior Spirit. But listen to me, man. This one thing my big homies and Sumar Marcellus and Heron and taught Compton Crips, man. Now, I ain't gonna say Compton Crips, because I got this from Ascari, Critic, Tony, everybody. This one thing my big homies told me. When that race shit happened, no matter what set you from, they ain't looking at where you from, they looking at one thing, the color of your skin. See, CCOs was revolutionaries, man. We was revolutionaries. And you had other Crip dudes that didn't want to be a part of a revolution looking at us like we was BGFs. But we was revolutionaries. We was down for our people, but we was still Crips. Now it ain't no more CCO. Crips be fucked up in the pen. They set tripping. They don't love each other. Even the Crips on the streets. Look at them. He'd rather pass out backpacks in the Mahindas community instead of in the black community. He'd rather live amongst them, live amongst himself, amongst us. See, we was revolutionaries, CCOs, man. You understand what I'm saying? And we took it to them. I'm gonna keep it 100. They might have been winning that war, but they didn't win the war. They won a few battles. They won a few battles, man. But we gave them what they wanted, though, because we won a few battles, too. Blacks won some battles up in there, man. George Jackson said, for every brother get hit, we 10 of them got to go. Black folks got to start standing down, not just in the penitentiary. We got to start standing down for each other out here, man. I ain't advocating no violence. Ain't advocating no violence. You got this young buster say we don't never, them LA dudes don't never speak on the Mexicans. I'm always speaking against them and on them. I ain't no racist, but I keep it 100. I want peace in their community because they got kids that mess with our kids. I don't give a fuck about no DC niggas. I don't give a fuck about where you from when it come to being black. You understand what I'm saying? Especially in that penitentiary, man. And niggas need to start understanding we got to come together as one. Even on the streets. Because that shit can trickle out here. So we need to come together. Watch out for each other. Stop trying to be friends with everybody if you can't be friends with your own people. You don't think that's sellout techniques? You understand what I'm saying? You rather respect somebody else but disrespect your own people. Man, watch this, man. Let me throw this at y'all, man. God moved too many chips and not enough Indians. Say it again. Whenever a black man embrace somebody else of a different color, he disrespecting his parents. That's just my opinion. That's just Bam opinion. That's just my opinion. Yeah, we need global order. Right, brother Bam, keep the truth coming, CC Ryder, never change. Never change, Compton Finance. In a real way, baby. Roger Choice in the house. But listen to me, man. The piece of shit dead, 187. We in war, no, we ain't at war. But ain't nothing wrong with always being in state of preparedness. If you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. I ain't saying don't be nobody friend based on the color of their skin. I'm telling you, that friend that's based on the different, if they come at us with that bullshit, we gonna stump on that bullshit. See, don't kick a roach. Because when you kick a roach, man, he going to get 10 of his homies, they're going to invade your house. Don't kick a mouse. See, these brothers on YouTube rather attack each other instead of attacking the motherfuckers that's constantly attacking us. Yet they say they for their blackness. They don't watch this, man. I don't give a fuck about some nigga that read a few black literature books and suddenly, nigga, you want to be this new Marcus Garvey type of nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You this new Marcus Garvey ass nigga. You wasn't that Marcus Garvey ass nigga in the penitentiary. You wasn't that Marcus ass Garvey ass nigga when they was going through it on these streets. It's easy to advocate blackness when there ain't no problems, man. I advocate blackness each and every day because I go to sleep black, I wake up black. I'm not afraid of being black. I'm not ashamed of being black. You understand what I'm saying? I love being black, man. I'm glad this dark shit on me. I'm glad this dark on me, man. Black don't crack, man, and I'm a fly motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that, listen to me, man. We got to start coming together and respecting each other. It's more comfortable to attack each other, it seems like. Bam, it is. This is what these dudes rather do. They'd rather attack each other but get on YouTube and say they love the other motherfucker. But talk about their brother. Fuck you. Fuck your dad, homies. Fuck your mama. I'm going to stick my finger in your ass. Then come on another, they do this. I love all the Mexicans. Then they separate themselves when they see it. I love all the Mexicans. And I love the Southsiders. So whose side, watch this. When you hear a brother say that, he telling you whose side he just picked. He telling you whose side he just picked. And everybody know who said that. Go back and look at one of his videos. He said it. I love all my blacks, all the clacks. I love all Mexicans, and I love all Southsiders. So he's separating the difference. Y'all need to catch what these dudes be saying. Stop being ashamed of being black. What make a nigga so ashamed of being black? This nigga so ashamed of being black, he's starting to tell us he a half-breed. I don't see no cut in this nigga. And I don't even do this. Now I done got hot. Listen to me, man. We got to all come together. We got to stop with this bickering with each other, not wanting to love one another, disrespecting each other. Say it again, Black Warrior Spirit, black man first, baby. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what must be first. We got to start protecting our women. We got to start treating our women better. We got to protect our kids. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we got to do, man. This is what we got to do. Why we got to always go at each other? Why we got to always belittle one another? On the hood. On the hood. All these let me share this with you, man. I wouldn't have gave a fuck what that dude Blueface was at and how much money he got. Because you get money, nigga. Who told you because you get rich, you supposed to leave your community that you have fucked up? See, that's what's wrong with these scary ass motherfuckers. They rather fuck up their neighborhood than get their ass out the community where they can be safe on their couch, ain't worried about what we got to go through. You understand what I'm saying? But you played a role in the bullshit in our community. Yet you want to say, but we don't supposed to be over there. Why not? You don't want to play the role in the bullshit. Half of these motherfuckers is not serious about their blackness. And it's time to be serious about your blackness. If you ain't going to stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. Start standing up for your blackness. If you ain't going to stand up for nothing else, stand up for your blackness. You got stop putting it on your hood. Stop putting it on your dead homies. Because some of the dead homies you put it on was soldiers when it came to this blackness. You understand what I'm saying? And this don't just pertain to the bankers. This pertains to every black man that walks, that's an able body to walk and talk and pick up a weapon. We got to start being, that Black Panther Party got to come, that Black Panther Party spirit got to come back within us, man. You understand what I'm saying? We got to all come together as one. We got to start loving one another, stop disrespecting each other. Don't just talk about it because it happened in Salinas Valley. Then you get these old sidewinding ass motherfuckers coming on here like, yeah, man, this what it is. See, they ain't handling their business over there. Yeah, they see them brothers, them Crips and Bloods, they ain't handling their business. And they ain't on just the Crips and Bloods that handle their business. The Crips and Bloods ain't the vanguards for blacks. Blacks is the vanguards for blacks. We're all freedom fighters if we're able to walk and move our limbs. We're all freedom fighters. We're all responsible and obligated to protect the color of your skin, your heritage. Now, because you're ashamed of being black, don't be mad. Tell the truth about who you are, that you're a coward in a black man's body. You understand what I'm saying? Don't never get afraid. Don't be, watch this. I'm tired of you convening you want to be black man. We don't need them no more. So we ain't gonna keep pointing fingers at the Crips and Bloods, say they ain't handling their business. Because they handling their business. Just like some non-affiliates I know handle their business. So let's look in the mirror. Is you handling your business? Have you really contributed to the cause of standing up for your blackness? Or is you just black conscious because it sounds good on YouTube? Which one is it, man? I need to know. Please let me know. Because it sounds good, because it's, oh yeah, I read that Turner. I read George Jackson, Malcolm X. I know all about that. You don't know about that because if you really read them books, the spirit of them brothers will come up out of you. That spirit in them will rearrange, will wake up in you. You'll start looking at your life a little bit different. A lot of brothers ain't doing that. Man, the revolution ain't gonna be televised, baby. We got to shut this motherfucker down, not just in the penitentiary, on the streets too. On the streets too. And I ain't advocating no violence, I'm advocating black unity. But we don't need to lose some brothers just to have black unity. We supposed to already have black unity. I ain't saying stop gang banging, I'm just saying stop killing each other. I ain't saying to stop being a Crip, I ain't saying stop being a Blood, I'm just saying stop killing each other. Stop wasting your energy and wanting to hurt each other and start really wanting to hurt the enemy. You know the biggest fear on earth is the black man? We the biggest fear out here. Yet y'all don't get it. People are so afraid of us coming together as one, man. Because they know the power of us, man. They know the power of what we can do as one pit, one race. This is what we got to start doing. Thank you, man. Thank you. Listen to me, man. Enough BM have already died. Enough black men. So I say it again, man. And we lose, watch this. We killing each other more than anybody killing us. This is a goddamn shame. You rather kill a brother than kill the real enemy. You rather disrespect the brother than disrespect the real enemy. Then you get these sidewinders on YouTube ammunition to belittle us. Hey man, my homeboy might have said all YouTube channels need to come together and all brothers support each other. Let me share this with you. I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, man. I support realness, brother. Because you black don't mean you real. Because you black don't mean you down. I can't support no brother that advocate black on black violence. Because I don't advocate that shit no more. So I can't support a brother that do that. I'm not going to alter my principle or compromise my principle or my integrity for him. You understand what I'm saying? I don't search the internet or YouTube to get content based on what somebody else doing in their life. And some people do that. They sell their soul to benefit their pockets to talk about us. You got dudes on this, man, killers raise me. Killers raise you? If you conducting yourself like a killer and killers raise you, you need to go back and tell them to get your money back. You need a refund because you ain't got the killer instinct in you. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a trip on how these brothers always got an opinion. Yeah, Gangsta got a great idea. We all come together. I support Gangsta. I support Melly Mel, Cartoon, Kid Mac. Watch this. I don't support a whole lot of these other channels out here, man. For what? Why would I want to support niggas that belittle me? Niggas can't walk a mile in my shoes. That's them convenient niggas. You know the nigga will tap into your show because you let him say something, suddenly he know you. Nigga, you don't know me. I don't know you. We ain't got the same get down. We don't walk in the same kit. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas rather assassinate each other's character on YouTube than want to get at the man. You understand what I'm saying? And these niggas don't get that. They don't get that. They don't get that. Yeah, they finna be talking about that. These dropouts finna be talking about like they done run a hell of a war just now. But they took 4 brothers down, and 9 out of 10 of them brothers ain't hurt bad. They ain't hurt that bad. They might got a couple of wounds on them, but they handled their business because they still able to walk and talk. You understand what I'm saying? See, a soldier gonna stay down regardless. A soldier gonna stay down regardless. Because see, I done been in this situation in the penitentiary, man. And it was dudes that got these YouTube channels who was in the penitentiary and wasn't putting no motherfucking work in. Now you start asking some of them, hey man, how many race riots was you in? What you do in them? You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, to support one another, check this out. Oh, and make this other man, I do watch that young nigga, that nigga interview. I watch him, and I talk to him like I'm talking now. But when I'm telling you, man, listen to me, man. This is gonna go up in Salinas Valley, and if it get ugly, it's gonna trickle to another pen. It's gonna trickle to another pen. It's gonna go up at another pen. And it might happen out here. So is y'all ready for that? Is you ready for that? You ready to park your foreign nigga and be with the business? You ready to park your foreign and be with the business? You ready to pull your pants up and buy a belt? Because I don't need you on my soldier team, nigga, if you're sagging. I need you ready. I need you ready to battle. This is the time. Listen to me, man. It's moments like this that we all got to come together and really start looking in the man in the mirror and understand that black is the most important thing you see in the mirror. And if you can't recognize that, fuck these niggas that's rats. Fuck these niggas that's like digging out paperwork on niggas. Fuck them niggas. That's the niggas we need to get away from. Because them the niggas that's scared to talk about the real issues. Unity. Some niggas is afraid of having unity in the community. They act like they work for the enemy. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? But listen to me, man. It's finna get ugly in Salinas Valley, man. See, me and Damu was there when they used to keep niggas on lockdown for 2-3 years at a time. And it used to get ugly up there, man. Get ugly. It get ugly, man. The motherfucking police, they get to calling brothers out for medical, man. You hit the rotunda, nigga. The Sally Port thing, nigga, going out your building. You walk up in there, nigga. You cuffed up in the police and let out 5 motherfucking Mexicans with no cuffs on, and they see you in there cuffed up. And the police lying, talking about it's an accident. See, CCOs didn't go for accidents. We went at the police. When shit like that happened, we went at the police too. That's what brothers in the pen need to start doing. When they set brothers up, y'all go at them motherfucking CEOs, bust a hole in their motherfucking ass. Bust a hole in them, man. Bust a hole in them. Said my son told me last night the blacks outnumbered in Victorville. 7-1. Listen to me, man. I done been in a section in the penitentiary. Damu probably too. I done been in a section in the penitentiary. 1 white cell in the motherfucker, 3 black cells, and the rest ain't none but Mexicans. But listen to me, y'all boy, bam, every time I came out my cell. On lockdowns, I used to shower with my motherfucking prison boots, man. I wouldn't even take my shower shoes to the shower with me on lockdown. I wear my prison boots, lace. You understand what I'm saying? And had that blade in my mouth, or had that keystone in my motherfucking towel shit. My shower bag, I was always ready, man. I wasn't gonna never get caught slipping. I was never gonna get caught slipping. When I got hit in 96 in the ride, man, when they tried to cuff me up, man, I jumped up, man, and beat the shit out that Mexican white laying down. I kicked that fool so hard, my whole left chuck was red. Bust all this open. I was coming off a family visit. I felt the tension on the yard and went up. Whoop. They get their get back. And we gonna get our get back too. What's up, Joe? Where you been, man? Where you been? Hey, what you tell my, hey, that's my boy too, Damu. That's my manager. You say, that's really even. Say it again. A lot of people don't know, Damu. Watch this, man. This is what y'all don't know either, man. Me and Damu can be in the section, just me and him. He can be in a different cell with another cell, and I can have a cell. But if they know all 4 of us down, they know they ain't gonna send 4 at us. About 10 of them gonna try to come because they know we soldiers and they know we gonna handle our business. I earned the name to be called a Scarry, brother. Little Scarry. Scarry means soldier, man. I was laced by the best. Cutes and them on up. Cute, Sumar, Scarry, Marcellus, Heron. You understand what I'm saying? Pretty Tony, Hoover Joe, Mad Hoove and them. James Miller, Tabori, Talia. You understand what I'm saying? Real soldiers. These is warriors, keyways, man. Then you got brothers like LB and them. We didn't submit to this. We didn't submit to our blackness. Ain't nobody gonna ever be submissive up in there. Them brothers ain't being submissive. Them brothers gonna do what they need to be did to survive in prison and handle their business. They gonna have the ones with the sack that don't want it. Them the ones who be wanting peace. The ones who got the sack, the ones who selling the phones, them the ones who wanted peace. Because they only thinking about the money. But you had dudes like me that was still hustling and be like, man, fuck this sack. My girl already know it's a possibility she might have to see me behind this glass. And she used to love coming to see me behind the glass. I didn't like her coming like that, but she used to love to do it. See, I got to come check on my king. Blacks need a knife, only policy, no hands make it count. Say it again. Say it again. I wish I can highlight this. I wish I was on stream, Lord. See, they like fighting. It ain't this younger generation. Prison just changed. Brothers, they don't want to catch a year or 2 for busting on a motherfucker. They'd rather lose 90 days for a fist fight. Then you got brothers up in there. Listen to me, man. I hate to say this. Then you got brothers up there say, fuck that, man. I've been down too long. I'm trying to go home. Hey, check this out. Shit, you should have thought about that before you caught your case. You understand what I'm saying? You should have thought, hey, let me take this call, y'all. I'm still here, though. What's up, Melly Mill? Hey, I'm doing my live right now. Yeah, we on. All right. Y'all gonna be on Melly Mill at 6 o'clock too, y'all. But listen to me, man. That's one thing Suman, Tabari, Tim, Sparks, a whole lot of keyways, whiskey. We had them Rockhead, Cupes. We used to try to steal at them brothers. Keep a key Sue, man. Because you beat me up, I'm gonna want to stab your ass anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Brothers in the pen better learn how to make a knife. If you're willing to stick some dope in your ass, stick that knife in your ass and take it to the next yard with you. That's what soldiers do. That's what soldiers do. Yeah, they hoop their knife and let it go with them. Don't leave it for the next man not to use it. Make it and use it, man. Y'all want to use these goddamn guns on each other on the streets, kill each other. How can a motherfucker leave a war, a racial environment, then come to the streets and want to kill another brother? Ain't that weak? That's weak to me. Black and brown need peace in LA. In LA, we neighborhoods. And watch this, Rudy H. You're absolutely right. I advocate that. I advocate that. I advocate that. But sometimes enough is enough. Sometimes a motherfucker got to stand up and be held accountable for their bullshit. See, this something I'm gonna give our people. When blacks fuck up, we gonna check them. And we don't check mans, but we will wreck them if they don't check themselves. But when they disrespect people, owe people money, when they say they don't do it, now you always hear dubs and they're like, oh, ain't one black, we don't get dope from them. Goddamn lie. Whenever you do this, I grew up on 151st and Nestor. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right. But listen to me. Brothers shouldn't sell Spanish dope in the pen, but they do, because they chasing the dollar. I ain't never sold them no dope. I might have gave them some coffee. I done had some came and got 2 for 1 from me, respecting my get down, because I ran stores too, right? But I never sold them no dope, because they already told you they ain't gonna pay no debt and you can't do nothing to their people. But if a motherfucker owed me $100, I'm gonna want my money. And I'm gonna do by any means necessary, I'm gonna try to get my money. I'm gonna get my money out your ass. I'm gonna get my money the way you supposed to give it to me. But brothers don't get it out of them like that. They accept the loss. Let me share something with you, man. When you hear these Hispanics saying blacks are scandalous in the pen, them Hispanics are some scandalous cats too, man. They getting dudes green dot numbers, having dudes cash apple money, talking about they got a phone. Then say, oh man, the phone wasn't there. This dude got cat lying. Because that's how prison has become, a scandalous, infected ass environment. It's soldiers in there, but it's a lot of them ain't participating for the bullshit. I'm telling you, I get the old folks, man. I'm a level 4. They sent me the old folks was building 2, got turned to a level 3. I became a junior drug counselor in the Health Right 360, right? As soon as I get there, my homeboy Big Coop there from Fresno. Coop been down like almost 40 years. I said, Coop, where you working? They said, I work on Lord York. I said, bring some plexiglass up here, man. Cut that shit up, I can sharpen it. About 5 Crips heard me say that and did this. This ain't that type of yard. We don't need no iron here. My homie Bink from Tragno like, shit. I said, man, we need that. We need that. What the fuck you mean you don't need weapons? See, because these niggas, and some of them just want to do this. Everybody ain't got the hands of God up in these squabbles. Everybody can't be Ali or Floyd Mayweather or Mike Tyson, man. But that key suit works good. Works damn good, Bam. Often hear dudes get in on the yard. While I wait to go to the yard that's the most watched area. Yep. But it's blocked. Salinas Valley got cameras on the yard. See, level 4's got cameras on the yard now, man. But that don't prevent violence. You supposed to watch this, man. Wherever you see your man, get your man. I mean, my first sticking in the pen, man. I bust on the dude as soon as he grabbed this tray. I bust on the dude as soon as in Tracy. My first sticking in the pen happened in Tracy. I bust on the dude as soon as he grabbed this tray. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I bust on the dude as soon as he grabbed this tray. Bam! Came to get, they used to give out forks and spoons. As soon as he walked, grabbed this tray from the police, bam, and walked over there with a silverware, I'm on him. Bam, I bust on him. I go sit down in the kitchen. Big Chuck Banks from 76 East Coast said, man, get up out the kitchen, bam. Get up out the kitchen, man. I'm running up out there, bro. I'm walking so fast, it seemed like I was running to get up out of there. And got away. Man. I got away, right? That same sticking caught up with me about 10 years later in the system. Not no, dude didn't retaliate, but he was plotting. And one of his people came and told me. I bust on the Mahinda one time. And I had to watch myself when I got to the next pen. Because they know who hit their people. So you got to put Usalam on you. If you don't put security on you, you're going to be caught slipping. And if you get caught slipping, sometimes it be deadly, man. It be detrimental to you. That's why I admire, that's why I got big homies. That's why I tell y'all that big homie title is earned. That's why I love Cutes. That's why I love Sumo, Ascari, James Miller and them. Them dudes lace me, man. Not just me, they laced a whole lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? We had to go in there and how can I say this without nobody taking it wrong? We had to go in there and become beasts, man. We had to put our feelings to the back burner, man. You didn't think I wanted to come home? Hell yeah, I wanted to come home. Especially when they took the L off me, I wanted to come home. But I still had to do what I do. I remember one time, man, when they first opened up New Corcoran, man, white boy calling us niggas over the tip. Listen to me, calling us niggas over the tip, man. These niggas, they getting at the police. I mean, they getting at the white boys telling y'all gonna handle it. White boys sent 2 motherfuckers out of cell to DP them, fighting them, but don't roll them up off the yard. Soon as they ran yard, bam, bust a hole in his tall ass. I had to jump up and bust on this white boy and hit him in his neck. You understand what I'm saying? But he got off the yard. I got him off the yard. I did a shoot, but he got off the yard. You hear COs wearing body cams now? Imagine that. That shit, that's to protect them, not to protect us. The only person can protect you in prison is you and your cell and your people. That's the only people can protect you. But you know, another biggest problem for brothers in the pen, a lot of them on dope. A lot of them on that go fast, man. And they think that's cool. They get on that go fast and think they homie that's doing cool and ain't on it owe them something. No, man, let me share something with you, man. In the penitentiary, Don Mook can confirm this. Anybody else ever been to the pen? Soldiers take care of soldiers in the pen, man. I used to have brothers look out for me on anything I wanted and didn't want. Hey, Bam, man, you need anything? No, man, I'm straight. That's because I was a soldier, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's because I was a soldier. But you get these dudes, they killers on the streets and they go to the pen and the only thing they want is a phone. Some of them go fast. They worried about losing their girl. No, man, you should have thought about that when you went out there and broke the law. Now you behind that wall, it's time to stay down for being black, man. It's time to stay down for your crown. I ain't saying don't be no Crip. I ain't saying don't be no blood. But you got to represent the color of your skin. Let this be first. Put your all in what this is. And this is what you got to do. If you don't do it, you're going to lose, man. You're going to lose. I don't care what nobody say. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to cite no riots on the streets. What I'm trying to cite is you brothers to come together as one. We got to stop hating each other, being bitter at each other, bickering with each other on YouTube like some young ass bitches. That's what it is. That's what females do. And I ain't calling no woman no bitch. I'm just saying that's men's always saying women gossip, women having tantrum tantrums. You don't see these niggas having tantrum tantrums on YouTube. You don't see them gossiping like they say women do. Then they gossip on a lie. They tell a lie on a nigga and they spread the lie. Say, nigga, don't get mad when that same type of lie get directed at you. Let's start representing each other better than what we represent each other, man. What make a nigga so ashamed of being black? I love being black, man. I'm black first, baby. Crip is a choice, man. That was a choice in my life, man. Being black wasn't no choice. I love this, man. I don't regret being black. I don't want to trade no race with nobody. I love being black. I like the odds against me. It make me stronger. Adversity don't pose a break. It's supposed to make you stronger. You understand what I'm saying? You people got to wake up and smell the coffee, man. It's time to break. It's time to wake up, man, and be real solid brothers. We all we got. Y'all might not want to believe that, but we all we got. Don't nobody else like us. Don't nobody else want to fuck with us. We all we got. All we got is ourselves. All we got to go at each other. On that note, man, I got to get ready to do Melly Mel Live, man. If ain't nobody told you they love you today, OG Bam, love you. Pray for them brothers to conduct their business in Salinas Valley and any other penitentiary that might go up behind the situation that happened up in there. One love, black love, standing tall through it all. You catch him on his knees, let that see the way he leave. If he starts to beg and cry, stick that knife up in his, listen to me, man. Up the hill, down the hill, through the wall, standing tall, cross the tracks, that's the fact. Through the land, kill the clan. Hey, hey, hey. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay up, man. One love, black love, man. Peace.